Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're looking at logarithms. Logarithms are how we solve equations with powers. And we have a power right here, a to the power b equals c, and we can rewrite that as a logarithm, where it's log a of c is equal to b. And what you should think of this as is, it's a question. What power of a makes c? And the power is b. So what power of a makes c? It's b. You should think of a logarithm as a rearranging of the power a to the power b equals c, log a of c is equal to b. Make sure you understand exactly where each letter goes and how to rearrange a logarithm. You have to go both ways as well. You have to go from a power to a logarithm and from a logarithm to a power. So let's see some examples. 2 to the power x is equal to 51, 5 to the power x is equal to 125, and 8 to the power x is a half. So we can use these logarithms to solve equations. The first one we're going to solve using our button on the calculator. We use this button here, log button, and we're going to type in log 2 of 51. For the next one, 5 to the power x equals 125, log 5 of 125, and log 8 of a half. When you type these in, you will get a decimal or a number answer, and you can check these by just putting them into the original equation. So let's see this really closely. Log 2 of 51, I get the answer as 5.67242, and just make sure you get the same decimal as me in your calculator. So take your calculator now and try to work that out yourself. If you want to check your answer, you can put 2 to the power ans, 2 to the power 5.624, and see if you get 51, and you should get 51. And you can round it to 5.67 if you wanted to. So some simple rules for logarithms. What power of a makes a? Well, that's always 1, because a to the power 1 is itself. What power of a makes 1 over a? Well, you should know that 1 over the a is a to the power minus 1, so the power will be minus 1. And what power of a makes a to the power n? Well, think about it. What power of a makes a to the power n? It's n, because a to the power n is a to the power n. Those are some simple rules that are self-explanatory if you think about it, but they really can save you time if you can spot them straight away. Okay? Now, some more complicated log laws. We've got the addition rule, where log a of x plus log a of y. It has to be the same base. This a number has to be the same. It is the same as log a of x times y. So basically, when you're adding two logarithms with the same base, you can make it a one logarithm where you're multiplying the bit inside. Similarly, we can do log a of x minus log a of y, and that will be log a of x divided by y. That's called the subtraction rule. Okay, you need to remember these, so you might want to make some notes as we do in this video. An example here, log 2 of 4 plus log 2 of 10 is equal to log 2 of 40, because again we just multiply the 4 and the 10 to make 40. And that simplifies this straight away. Same with this, log 5 of 15 minus log 5 of 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5, so it's log 5 of 5, which would be 1, which will be equal to 1, incidentally. Finally, we've got one more log law, log a of x to the power n. The power can come down and it looks like this. So you can move the power to in front of the logarithm, just like that. And that's quite handy a lot of the time. So now you've learned all your log laws and how to use logarithms. Let's use it to solve an equation. So the example 1, solve 2 log 3 of x minus log 3 of 7x is equal to 1. Well, the first thing we can do is we can bring this 2 up as a power using one of our log laws. That's a power law. Now we're subtracting 2 logarithms, so the bits inside can be divided in one logarithm, like this. So here, the first 2 steps are just following the log laws and simplifying. Now we can rewrite it as a power. So 3 to the power 1 is going to be x squared over 7x. So we rewrite it as a power, we convert it to a power. Okay? 3 to the power 1 is just 3, so we can write 3 equals x squared over 7x. We've got to here, and we're going to multiply up by 7x, that's the opposite of dividing by 7x, and we get 21x equals x squared. We take the 21x to the other side, so we get x squared minus 21x is equal to 0, and we factorise x equals x minus 21, and that gives us two answers, x equals 0 and x equals 21. We have got the final answer, it is correct. If you wanted to check your answer, all you'd have to do is type into your calculator 2 log 3 of 21 minus log 3 of 7 times 21 and press equals, and you should get 1. The answer is 1. Okay? Hope that makes sense. If not, you might want to rewatch or just see if you can find the logarithms again from the start and see how much you can follow along with. This might take a few times to watch this video because it is a new topic for you. Next question, we've got 7 to the power 2x minus 4 times 7 to the power x plus 3 is equal to 0. Well, this is a hidden quadratic equation, and if you look really hard, you'll see that 7x squared is the same as 7 to the power 2x. 7 to the power x times 7 to the power x is 7 to the power 2x. So this is actually kind of like a quadratic. And if we factorise this, you get 7 to the power x minus 3 times 7 to the power x minus 1, and that's still equal to 0. You might want to pause the video now and just expand these brackets to see that indeed this does work. Okay, now you've done that, you've got two brackets, and then one of them must be equal to 0. Either 7 to the power x minus 3 is 0, or 7 to the power x minus 1 is 0. So 7 to the power x is 3, 7 to the power x is 1, and we take a logarithm to find out what x is. So log 7 of 3 is x, log 7 of 1 is x. And we get this decimal, and we get x is also 0. Those are the two answers, we have finished. Okay? That's all the examples I wanted to show you in today's video. So you can have got some practice questions here. Pause the video now, get a pen and paper, and spend about 10 to 20 minutes trying to work out the answer to these questions. The first ones are just going to be using logarithms. The last one you're going to have to rearrange after the logarithm. So the logarithm will give you 2x plus 1. You just rearrange slightly after that to get what x is. Now these two are hidden quadratics, so remember you have to factorise those like quadratics and then make them equal to 0. And then you can solve that using logarithms. And then finally you can simplify this one here and solve it with algebra using your log laws. I really like this final question, you should enjoy doing that one. Okay, so pause the video now, see how many you can get right, and I'll reveal the answers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, here are the answers. Let me know how many you got right in the comments. I'm really interested in your answers. Okay. Thanks for watching today's video. We have plenty more videos covering all the secondary maths. Plenty of A-level and IB videos. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and good luck in your exams.